It is the 15th of March 2017, and Nathan Douglas Day is about to wake up. It's Nathan's birthday today. Happy birthday, Nathan! Nathan begins his birthday with a shower, because cleanliness is important nowadays. After the shower, he tries to dry his hair with a towel, and as usual, finds the task almost impossible. He gets dressed into some comfortable pants and a Sigaros t-shirt, and then goes into the kitchen to have breakfast. Nathan's birthday morning meal is muesli with juice, because milk is for baby cows, and Nathan is a gorgeous ape man. He then eats the breakfast. While he is eating, he wonders what it means to be 25, and whether or not his dad will think he's an adult now. After breakfast and after he puts everything away, he sits in his armchair to put together episode 16, because he really doesn't want to get too far behind. He has a bit of trouble with the laptop's battery, but after a bit of coaxing, he fixes the problem. While he waits for the laptop to turn on and apply all the recent updates, he has a sip of ginger beer. But uh-oh, most of that sip didn't even make it into his mouth, because his moustache has grown too long. Nathan thinks it's probably about time it had a trim. He walks back into the bathroom and combs the ginger beer out of his moustache and any water left over from the shower out of his beard. Can you see the problem? If Nathan shuts his mouth, it completely disappears. It's definitely time for a trim. He makes sure all of the hairs are straight and then carefully lines up the scissors. He cuts the moustache almost in half and then regrets pruning it so heavily, but that doesn't matter, it'll grow back. Once he's done with the cutting and his mouth is out of its prison, he gives his beard another comb to get rid of all those loose hairs. After that, Nathan goes back to his armchair and has a mouthful of ginger beer that he doesn't have to share with his moustache. Now that that is sorted, Nathan attempts to focus on editing the episode so that he can have it finished before he has to go to work this afternoon. The next few hours are spent sitting in the same spot, cutting up his cousin Tom's voice and gluing it to scraps of video. But pretty soon, a fairly rushed and therefore boring episode has been completed, just in time for him to get ready for work. Nathan gets out of his comfortable clothes and into his uncomfortable Coles uniform. Once the shirt and pants are on, he goes back into the bathroom to work out what to do with his hair and beard. Nathan isn't brave enough to attempt something strange with his hair, but as a birthday treat, his beard will get a fresh look today. First, Nathan separates the beard into 4 roughly even sections, and then fiddles the middle 2 sections into twisty braid things. Once those were in and secured with hair ties, he puts regular old plaits into the other half of his beard. After that, he wonders if the ends of his moustache would look good with a bit of wax and curl in them. He soon discovers that it looks stupid, so he washes the wax out again. Now that he's spent nearly 15 minutes playing with his beard, he needs to get a wriggle on if he's going to make it to work on time. Nathan returns to his room and dives into his tie drawer and pulls out the fancy purple tie that he bought himself for his last birthday and put it and then his jumper on. His feet are still bare though, so he puts his Patrick socks onto his feet and then hides them with shoes before leaving for work. Nathan works for 4 hours, and everyone commented on his tie, but seemed to ignore his new beard design. After work, Nathan returns home and immediately gets changed into a different shirt and pants, but keeps the same tie. Nathan finds that it is way too warm for the thick grey trousers he tried on first, so he changes to the salmon-coloured skinny jeans that Hannah gave him. Then Nathan puts on his purple shoes to match his tie and leaves for his parents' house to have a birthday dinner with them. When he arrives, they eat some pizza right away, but his dad told him not to film the meeting. And then Joanna gave him a present.
Okay. want this.
Along with the beautiful handmade card, Joanna gave him a weird mug with something written in German on it, and 2 tiny butlers for holding wine, which Nathan named
wine, I
Patrick and
think.
Ian.
What is it?
That's it.
Wow, that's pretty tricky.
Even though Nathan liked the presents, Joanna still complained about how Nathan never likes the things that she buys him.
If you liked it, you never liked them.
Nathan ignored her and ate some more pizza. After dinner, they talked about heaps of different things, and then Nathan hid in the lounge room to upload episode 16 and make good use of the free internet. Eventually, the episode was uploaded, and Nathan took some soft drink and the rest of the birthday cake home. It's nearly 1 a.m, so Nathan gets out of his clothes, unravels his beard, and gets into bed. Good night, Nathan Douglas Day. He walks back into the bathroom and combs the ginger beer out of his moustache and any water left over from the shower out of his beer. Duh.